Good morning, dears. Welcome back to our mathematics class. We are discussing the ninth unit, ratio. Let's discuss the ratio of parts. Here, we can use ratio to compare parts of a whole also. An example, here is a circle. This circle is divided into 8 equal parts. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This whole circle is divided into 8 equal parts. And these 3 parts colored lightly. And these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts color dark. Okay. That means the lighter part, this lighter part is 1, 2, 3. 3 out of the total 8 parts. Or this lighter part is 3 by 8 of the circle. And this darker part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 or 5 by 8 of the circle. Okay, these two parts, this lighter part and the darker part together make up the whole circle. And the ratio of the size of these parts, the ratio of the sizes of lighter part to the darker part is 3 to 5. The ratio of the lighter part to the darker part is 3 to 5. Here the ratio is 3 to 5. The ratio is 3 to 5. And this ratio 3 to 5 indicate two fraction, that is 3 by 8 and 5 by 8. The ratio 3 to 5 indicate two fraction. That means total 3 plus 5, 8 part. Then 3 to 5 means 3 by 8 and 5 by 8. Generally, in such instances, a ratio of the number indicates fraction of the equal denominators adding up to 1. What's that? In such instance, the ratio of the numbers indicates fraction of equal denominators adding up to 1. Here the ratio is 3 to 5 and the fractions are 3 by 8 and 5 by 8. How can we get this 8? Then how did we get this denominator 8? It's the sum of these numbers. 3 plus 5, 8. 3 by 8 and 5 by 8. And here said the ratio of the numbers indicate fractions of equal denominators. Here the denominators are 8 and adding up to 1. That means the sum of these two fractions equal 1. Let's check it out. It's sum of 3 by 8 and 5 by 8. Here the denominators are same. So the same denominator and add the numerator. 3 plus 5, 8. 8 by 8 which is equal 1. Clear? Okay. Last day we discussed a problem related to the division problem. Some are left. Let's discuss some of that. First one, in a cooperative society, there are 600 members are males and 400 are female. An executive committee of 30 members is to be formed with the same male to female ratio as in the society. How many male and female are in the committee? Once again, in a cooperative society, there are 600 members. 600 members are male and 400 are female. Okay, 600 members are male and 400 are female. An executive committee of 30 members is to be formed with the same male to female ratio. Here 600 male and 400 female. Then the men to women ratio. What's the male to female ratio? Here 600 and 400 are the numbers. But usually the ratios are stated using the least possible counting numbers. So divide this 400 and 600 by 100. Then we get 6 and 4. But it is not the least possible counting numbers. So again divided it into by 2. Then we get the ratio as 3 to 2. So in the society, the male to female ratio is 3 to 2. Here they formed an executive committee of 30 members. Out of this total 600 and 400, that means out of 1000, they form an executive committee of 30 members, and it is to be formed with the same male to female ratio. Here we find the male to female ratio as 3 to 5. Then find how many male and female members are to be there in the committee. How many males and female are there in the 30 members of the committee? Okay, here the male to female ratio is 3 to 2. That means 3 men and 2 women make 5 in all. This ratio is 3 to 2 and 3 men and 2 women make 5 in all. Here we need 30 members. Okay, here an executive committee of 30 members is to be formed. So we need the total of 30. Here 3 and 2 make only 5. 6 times 5 make 30. 6 times 5 make 30. So there should be 3 into 6. 3 into 6 men and 2 into 6 women in the committee. Okay, here the ratio is 3 to 2. The male to female ratio 3 to 2, and these 3 men and 2 women make only 5. Here we need a total of 30. 6 times 5 is 30. So there should be 6 into 3 men and 6 into 2 women. That is 6 into 3, 18 men, and 6 into 2, 12 women in the committee. Okay. Next question. Suhara and Sita started a business together. Suhara invested 40,000 rupees and Sita 30,000 rupees. They made a profit of 7,000 rupees, which they divided in the ratio of their investment. Then how much did each get? Suhara and Sita started a business together. And Suhra invested 40,000 and Sita invested 30,000. They made a profit of 7,000 rupee, or they got a profit of 7,000 rupee, and they divide these 7,000 rupee in the ratio of their investment. Then how much did each get? Here Suhra invested 40,000 and Sita invested 30,000 rupees. So the ratio of their investment is 4 to 3. 40,000 to 30,000. Usually the ratios are stated using the least possible counting numbers. So this ratio become 4 to 3. So the total investment is 40,000 plus 30,000, which is equal 70,000. Suhra invested 40,000 in out of 70,000. That means Suhra invested 4 by 7 of the total investment. Okay. Suhra invested 4 by 7 of the total investment. Total investment 70,000. Suhra's investment is 4 by 7 of the total. And Sita invested 30,000. Total investment is 70,000. So Sita invested 3 by 7 of the total investment. Here given their profit is 7,000. And this profit should divided in the ratio of their investment. That is in the ratio 4 to 3. Okay. Suhra invests 4 by 7 of the total investment. So she get 4 by 7 part of the total profit also. Here the profit is 7,000. So 4 by 7 of 7,000. That is 4 by 7 into 7,000. 7 are cancelled. Then 4 into 1,000. 4,000 rupees Suhra got. And Sita invested 3 by 7 of the total investment. So she get 3 by 7 of the total profit. That is 3 by 7 into 7,000. Here also 7 and 7 are 7 and 7 cancel. Then 3 into 1,000, 3,000 rupees Sita got. Okay. Next one. John and Ramesh took up a job on contract. John worked 7 days and Ramesh 6 days. They got 6,500 rupees as wages, which they divide in the ratio of their working days, or they divide in the ratio of the number of days each worked. Then how much did each get? John and Ramesh took up a job on contract, and John worked 7 days and Ramesh worked 6 days. They got 6,500 as wages. They divide these wages in the ratio of the numbers of days each worked. Then how much each get? That's the question. Here given John worked 7 days and Ramesh worked 6 days. Total working days, or they together worked 7 plus 6, 13 days. In total, they together worked 13 days. The wages they got is 6,500 rupees. Then they divided the wages in the ratio of their working days. Ramesh, here the total working days 13. Out of that, Ramesh worked 6 days. That means Ramesh worked 6 by 13 of the total days. And John worked 7 days out of the total 13. So John worked 7 by 13 of the total days. So Ramesh get 6 by 13 of the wage. What's the wage? 6,500. So Ramesh get 6 by 13 of 6,500. That is 6 by 13 into 600, 6,500. Okay. 13 5s are 65. So 6 into 500 is 3,000 rupees Ramesh get. John worked 7 by 13 of the total days. So John get 7 by 13 of 6,500, which is equal 7 by 13 into 6,500. 13 into 5 is 65. So 7 into 500, 3,500 rupees he got. Okay. So Ramesh get 3,000 rupees and John get 3,500 rupees. Another one. Angles of a linear pair are in the ratio 4 to 5. What is the measure of each angles? The angles of a linear pair are in the ratio 4 to 5. A linear pair. Angles in a linear pair. The ratio of the angles in a linear pair is 4 to 5. Then what is the measure of each angle? We know the sum of angles in a linear pair is 180 degree. Here the angles are in the ratio 4 to 5. Okay, here the ratio is given as 4 to 5. If we take the angles as 4 degree and 5 degree, then the sum is 4 plus 5, 9 degree. Okay, the total angle or the sum of the angles in a linear pair is 180 degree. How much of 9 is 180? How much of 9 is 180? 20 times. 20 times 9 is 180. So, the measures of the given angles are 20 times 4 and 20 times 5. The given angles are 20 times 4. 20 times 4 means 20 into 4, which is equal 80. And 20 times 5 means 20 into 5, 100 degree. So, the angles are 80 degree and 100 degree. The sum is 80 plus 100, 180. Another question. Sita and Sobi divided some money in the ratio 3 to 2. And Sita got 480 rupees. Then what is the total amount they divided? Sita and Sobi divided some money. Okay, find the total amount of money. If they divided the money in the ratio 3 to 2 and Sita got 480 rupees or 480 rupees. Sita and Sobi divided the money in the ratio 3 to 2. If we take the amounts as 3 rupees and 2 rupees, then the total amount is 3 plus 2, 5 rupees. Okay. If we take the amount as 3 and 2, then the total amount is 5 rupees. That means Sita got 3 by 5 of the total amount. Okay. Sita got 3 by 5 of the total amount. And Sobi got 2 by 5 of the total amount. But given Sita got 480 rupees. Here given Sita got 480 rupees. That means, as in the ratio, Sita got 3/5 of the total amount. But here given it is 480 rupees. That means 3/5 of total amount is 480. If we take x as the total amount, then 3/5 of x is 480. Okay, then find the x. X is the total amount. 3/5 of x is 480 means 3/5 into x equal 480. So, x equal 480 into 5 divided by 3. 3 and 48. 16 3s are 48. So, 160 into 5 equal 800 is the total amount. Here, we assume that if x is the total amount, then 3/5 of the total is 480. That means 3/5 into x. X is the total amount. 3/5 into x equal 480. Then x equal to 480 into 5 by 3. When we solve this, we get it as 800. The total amount is 800 rupees. Here said Sita got 480 rupees. Then Sobi got 2/5 of the total amount. Here Sobi got 2/5 of the total amount. That means Sobi got 2/5 into 800. 800 is the total amount. That is 2 into 160, which is equal 320 rupees Sobi get. Okay, the total amount is 800 and Sobi get 320 rupees. Last question. In a right angle, the two smaller angles are in the ratio 1:4. Compute these angles. In a right triangle, in a right triangle, the two smaller angles are in the ratio 1:4. Compute these angles. In a right triangle, the larger angle is always 90 degree and the sum of these smaller angles is 90 degree. In a right triangle, the larger angle is always 90 degree and the sum of these two smaller angles is also 90 degree. Here, the ratio of the smaller angles is given as 1:4. Ratio of the smaller angles given as 1:4. If the smaller angles are, or if we take as the smaller angles are 1 degree and 4 degree, then the sum is 5 degree. 1 plus 4, 5 degree. How much of 5 is 90? How much of 5 is 90? That means 90/5, 18 times. That is 18 times 5 degree is 90. So, the smaller angles should be 18 times 1 degree and 18 times 4 degree. Why 18 times 1 degree and 18 times 4 degree? Yes, the ratio is 1:4. So, the smaller angle should be 18 times 1 degree and 18 times 4 degree. 18 times 1 degree means 1 into 18, 18 degree. And 18 times 4 degree means 18 into 4, 72. So, the smaller angles are 18 and 72. The smaller angles are 18 and 72. Check these. Check the sum of these angles. 90 plus 72 plus 18. 90, 18, 72. 8 plus 2, 10. One reminder. 9 plus 1, 10. 11. 11 plus 7, 18. Total 180 degree. That means the sum of the angles of a triangle or a right triangle, which is equal 180 degree. So here the smaller angles are 18 degree and 72 degree. Okay. With this chapter is over. Some more questions are in your textbook. You must do this in your notebook as homework. Okay. Thank you.